Thank you so much. Hello and welcome to our sixth grade concert, our first sixth grade concert of the year. We are so excited. The piece we just sang for you is actually a French children's song. So it's really neat. We're now in the sixth grade getting to learn diction in different languages. So you're going to hear not only French tonight, you'll also hear English, and you will hear a language from Africa. And we're also currently working on a Hebrew song. So we're doing a lot of different things. And also we're learning to use the entire range of our voices. This next piece is a great text that has been set several times by choral composers. I will be the gladdest thing. the next piece we're going to do for you is, dare I say, our favorite? Yeah, okay. And I'm sure you'll figure out why as soon as you hear it. But I did want to mention just a slight change in the program. Our accompanist this evening, actually, I got a call about noon, and he was on his way to the hospital. So I have a friend. She's playing for me tonight. She's actually the director over at Walpole High School, the choral director, Mrs. Ashley Prickle-Kane, on last-minute notice. And so thank you so much, Mrs. Prickle-Kane, for doing this. And our final piece tonight is an exciting piece called Kusi Mama, and it has some body percussion in it, which is a lot of fun. And thank you for your support of all of your musical students.
Mama, Mimi Kusi Mama. Hello, thank you, sorry for that. Thank you so much. My name is Miss Greenleaf. This is the 6th grade orchestra. That piece we just played was called Sailor Song, and it included some like faster type bows we've been learning. And the next song, I just thought I'd tell you a little bit about it before we play it. It's a little weird. It is called Ninja, and it incorporates some pizzicato, which is very pluck the string, some bowing, of course, and then some other noises. And I just wanted to say it's okay to giggle, but it is actually part of the music. So we hope you enjoy Ninja. Thank you. Yeah, we've been learning a lot since the end of 5th grade year. we're learning how to play with a much bigger sound and really using the full capacity of our bow to create like not only our most beautiful sound, but some loud sounds and some soft sounds. So hopefully you heard some of that in Ninja. And the last song is one of my favorites. We do it a lot in the 6th grade orchestra. It incorporates, again, some fast bow playing, which is great. And it gives each type of instrument a chance to play some melodic lines. It's kind of a fun song, and we hope you enjoy Dragon Hunter.
Hi, thank you very much for coming here and supporting your child's music education tonight. My name is Mr. Glenn. I conduct the sixth grade band, among many other things here at the Ahern. The piece you just heard is called Megaforce. As you can hear, it uses a lot of different colors in the percussion section, and a lot of different volume changes and dynamic changes. And really what it all comes down to, and especially in the sixth grade year, our second year of playing, is really learning how to manipulate the instrument. If you really think about it, we have to use 5 fingers on 2 different hands, sometimes our feet as well, while using our teeth and our tongue and our air and our breathing apparatus in a certain way, all while listening and responding to what we hear and changing how we play based on what we hear, as well as watching a conductor. So we spend a lot of time learning instrument techniques in the 6th grade, as well as how to change and how to listen, which is really, in my opinion, one of the most difficult things to learn is how to listen. The best way that you, parents at home, can help is just to make sure that our students are playing what we're doing in school just by reinforcing it at home. I update my website pretty regularly about what homework assignments are in our lessons and in band, and you can always just go on there and ask your students to show you what it is that you're working on. Really just the more often, the more frequent that they're playing, the better off that they'll be able to access our curriculum here in school. So that was a piece called Megaforce. We're going to move to a very different style of music, a very slow and lyrical piece. This is called Gentle River. Thank you. We just have one more piece we're going to perform for you now. It's called Cambridge Overture. Afterwards, we're going to get to see Mr. Albro's beginning jazz band is going to perform. We're going to reset the stage very quickly, as quickly as we can, so that you can see some young beginning jazz improvisers. And I'm sure Mr. Albro will clue you in a little bit more as to what that is. I also want you to think about approximately 1 year ago today when these students were sitting on the stage playing Hot Cross Buns and Mary Had a Little Lamb, and what else is on there, Miss Greenleaf? Old MacDonald Had a Band, how could I forget? And they were playing loud and probably with a lot of squeaks and wrong notes. So obviously that's all part of the learning process and that's great. But what we're trying to do now is to really refine our sound and to make it a much more mature sound and break it up into different parts where we're, instead of just doing everything the same or maybe having 2 different parts, now we have 3, 4, 5, 6, even sometimes different parts all happening at once. And that's where this whole teamwork element takes place. So thank you again for coming. This is Cambridge Overture.
introduction to the joy and the language of playing rock music, jazz music, which is really the most American of musics. It's our only music that we actually invented. Classical music came from Europe. So it's an important part, I think, of our national culture to take ownership over the music that is ours. And we're also working on improvising. The simplest way I could explain improvising is you just make up a melody on the spot. So I don't remember what order we heard it in, but we heard Oliver, we heard Kyle, we heard Michael Whidden, and we heard JJ, right? Owen. Duh. Sorry. So they were being super brave and just making some stuff up, and it sounded pretty great. So nice job. Right after the last 12, we just keep going. You guys ready?